This is probably the biggest risk I've taken in my filmmaking career and life. We built a app and a streaming service. So about a year ago, I had a mentorship program where one of my mentorees actually had built a streaming service for gun-related content for a big YouTuber that was big in the kind of military gun space. I actually helped them on a lot of their production when it came to making some of their bigger projects, short films, pieces of content for the platform, as well as, just helping them and teaching them and their crew how to elevate their production overall. So then fast forward a little bit, that same guy that I was helping that helped build that streaming platform for that guy approached me about building a streaming platform for filmmakers. So that's when Onset Pass was born, at least the idea of it. There was still such a long road to go from there. And it's been, like I said, a year in the making. It's something we've been working tirelessly on for the last year, and it is officially live. You can download the app at the App Store. You can go to the website, onsetpass.com. You can pull up the app on your Apple TV or Roku and stream. It's pretty surreal, to be honest with you. So the purpose behind this platform, there's a bunch of different purposes, but ultimately I think what it came down to is we wanted to create the ultimate hub and service for filmmakers. When I started coming up and I was doing a lot of production and I was working on a lot of short films and ideas, I think anyone that gets into the kind of film video space always has a bigger dream, goal, and ambition to direct movies and see a movie on the silver screen one day. At least that's what it was for me and what I feel like it is for a lot of people. And over the last few years, I've gotten really busy with building different companies and businesses and have strayed and kind of steered a little bit away from just kind of the overall filmmaking production side of things in general. And so a year ago when this idea came up and we started kicking it around, it just finally felt like it was time and right to pursue this, not only for our own career and endeavors and what we want to do as filmmakers and myself as a director, but also creating a space, service, and platform for other filmmakers with that same passion that want to become great filmmakers. So this platform is that. It's a kind of all-in-one service platform where, yes, we're a streaming service where we have original filmmaking TV shows and content, as among other things like exclusive podcasts, filmmaking courses, etc. But we also have other features beyond the original shows that go deeper into funding your short films. Members of the platform will be able to pitch their films, their ideas, and we'll fund 4 short films a year. On top of that, you'll be able to submit short films to live on the platform. On top of that, you'll be able to submit short films to the platform to live on the streaming service. We'll also be doing exclusive film contests like my horror film contest, which is now live, along with, gear giveaways, a community forum to connect with other like-minded filmmakers. As I mentioned, a all-in-one hub centered around filmmaking and becoming a better filmmaker and trying to get your ideas out into the world and potentially get discovered. I have a pretty crazy story, which I've touched in a YouTube video. I don't know if I've dropped it yet or it's coming out later, but I made a short film and a Hollywood producer contacted me about it. You'll hear that in that story later when I drop that video on this channel. And it was pretty surreal. I made a short film. I got to go down to this legendary producer's studio in Hollywood, meet him face to face, see all the movie posters on the wall of all the legendary horror films he worked on, and he told me straight up, hey, if you bring me a short film that is an original idea, it is scary and shows me that you can do the job as a director, I will get you a $5 million feature. And so that's always kind of been rattling around in the back of my brain, and that's just another avenue for this platform. There's been countless stories in the recent years of filmmakers making a short film, and it gets picked up by a studio, and they go on and direct a feature. Case in point, the easiest one to point out is Pony Smasher with Lights Out. But this has happened a lot. And that's something that we want to try and do with this platform, create a platform where we can fund really good ideas, and you never know what's going to happen with those films. Yes, we'll be able to give you money to go make the short. It lives on a streaming platform, but then you never know that amazing idea you've had that you've been putting off because whether you don't have the budget or you don't have the time. Well, now you're able to have that resource in a way by pitching your idea. And if we like it at Onset Pass, we'll fund it. And again, beyond that, we just want to help the filmmaking community. That's why we have all these features. But we're very, very excited about our original filmmaking shows and content. We have a lot of really cool ideas for these shows, as well as our original short films, which we document behind the scenes in depth and really break down a lot of key behind the scenes things there. So there's just so much. I mean, I could talk all about this and our big plans for it, because big picture, we want to fund feature films. If we can get enough subscribers, we want to fund indie features, indie documentaries, feature documentaries. Like there's no bounds of where this thing can go. Yes, we have to start small and we have to grow and we have to find our footing first. But big picture and the vision for this goes well beyond just the indie small filmmaking community. And hopefully one day we'll be pumping out and funding just massive indie features from the filmmaking community around the world. That's big picture goal, as well as a bunch of other things. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of come on here and honestly and openly talk about what I've been working on for the last year. And it's a big just relief to kind of have gotten to this point. It's been a lot of work, and for anyone who's followed me, I've kind of been teasing it here and there, but it's finally here. It's finally ready. It's only going to improve and get better. We still have some things we're working on, even though we are launched and live. There's still things we're working on to get up and get better. A couple other features that are going to be very beneficial to members, where you can earn passive income by just promoting the app and the website as well. So we're just very, very excited, and we hope you guys are too. It would mean the world if you could spread the word, because this is something we're very, very passionate about, and we're hoping it inspires more people to go out and make the stuff they want to make, or at least start pushing them in that direction. So I know I myself need a push, and even this platform and my horror film contest gave me the push and motivation to do Mirror Man, which is my new film that's exclusively on the platform. Sometimes we just need a kick in the butt, and I'm hoping that that's what this platform does for filmmakers all over the world, and we're very, very excited. I know I'm kind of touching on the same things here and rambling a bit, but yeah, very excited, and I hope to see you on the platform.